Well, the thing is, there is a bin further up round there, isn't there? But even that, like, once the bin starts to get full, people just chuck it by the side of the bin.
What,
anyway.
The poo? Yeah, bags.
Any rubbish? I've seen bags of rubbish and that there. You know, people just fly tip anywhere these days, don't they? It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Hi guys, welcome back to Hang Out with Deggers then. So in this video, we're going to go litter picking. So I did this route earlier with my dogs and I am absolutely sick and tired of the rubbish. So what I do from time to time is I come out with my litter picker and I collect up most of the rubbish that I can see really. What did my nut in this morning though is, you'll see as we get round about 3/4 of the way of the route, somebody's just chucked, looks like an old plastic toolbox of some sort and an umbrella, and yeah, it's just disgusting. I don't know what's the matter with people, but yeah, I do this periodically, because here's the thing, we can all moan about it, but moaning about it doesn't actually do anything, does it? So we may as well just take action and clear it up. So yeah, I'm sort of scratching about for content, to be honest with you, and that's what I was going to talk about, like, while we're going round today. The future of the channel. So obviously I still want to keep it like outdoorsy, and I'm still going to be out and about hiking and wild camping, etc., the odd stealth camp. But what I've realised is, you know, you can't do that every single week, and I would like to try and keep the content regular and getting a video out a week if I can. I've done it so far, that's what I committed to for the year, and I've done that so far, and I'd like to continue, but unless I'm constantly out like buying new kit so I can do reviews and stuff, it's just not possible, because I can't go out camping every single week. And then when it comes to hiking, like, how many hiking videos do you want to see where I head into the woods? And that is a full bottle of Buxton. Has that even been opened? Christ almighty, these people round here. You know, unless there's actually something to talk about, then, you know, you're struggling for content. So I was thinking earlier, something that I've done in the past, and I've not done it for a while, is geocaching. So that could potentially that could potentially be some of my future videos as well. But yeah, in terms of like literally just doing camping, hiking, etc., you're just struggling for content. So, you know, I mean, something as simple as this, if we, on the whole, in our community, just do our little bit, you know, we can all play a part and do some good. I don't live in too bad an area really, in all honesty, but as with anywhere, there's always going to be certain folk that have to ruin it for everybody else. I mean, look at that. I can't be doing anything with that today, but more rubbish, just fly tipping, and it does you nutting, man. Bits of old pumpkin there, I ain't gonna pick that up. Hopefully that'll just break down over time. I don't know. we've got this thing here. I don't know what this is, but we will take that. We'll take that with us. And then we get to this section here, and I wouldn't say it's a daily basis, but very, very often there's someone coming along here and they just let their dog shit right in the middle of the path. And there's kids that play around here. It's absolutely disgusting. Like, they're just scutters, man. Does your head in. And you know what, like, the kids and that dropping litter, you know what, I don't actually blame the kids. They're obviously, well, I say I don't blame the kids, I suppose it depends. Like, I would imagine that schools and that do educate. I remember being at school and being told about keeping the place tidy and not dropping litter and stuff like that. But, you know, to a certain degree, you've got to blame the parents. You know, what are you teaching your kids, man, if they're just dropping litter everywhere? It's a joke. Look at this lot here. Some kid's toy or something that's broke. We'll get as much up as we can. I ain't going to be too anal about like the smaller bits, but we'll get all the big bits up. But yeah. And you know, like sometimes, like, I mean, obviously I've got my camera on today, so you know, we'll see if anybody does say anything. But a lot of the time when I've done this in the past, you know, people say, what you doing? What are you doing that for? It's like, well, I'm sick of the place being in a shit tip. You know, and they go, well, it ain't your job, is it? It's the council's job. I'm like, yeah, but the council won't do it, will they? You know, I mean, in all fairness, I think that periodically there's someone that comes round with a little picker like this, and they do it, but they don't do it often enough. You know, and you consider the amount of money that gets, our tax money that gets wasted on shite, phony wars and shit. You know, I want my neighbourhood kept tidy, please. Oh yeah, you alright?
Yeah, you're doing a good job.
Well, I'll try my best.
I know. Have you noticed the dog mess there?
Oh, that dog mess is like always there, innit?
In the middle of the path.
Always.
I know.
And the kids and that play there, don't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, they are disgusting. But like I always say, we can all have a moan about it, but let's do something about it. You know. Probably come back later, walk back round here later when I'm walking my dogs, and there'll be more rubbish. But you know, what can you do? I might be missing a few little bits and bobs. I'm trying to just get like the majority of the big stuff really. But yeah, my arm's aching now. Yeah, people have just got no respect, man. Apologies if this seems like a bit of a whingy one, and I'm whining. However, that's not the way, that's not what I'm aiming to do really. What I'm aiming to do is sort of inspire people to get out in their own neighbourhood and do this. I mean, to be fair as well, what we see from time to time, and again, it's not very often, again, look, more dog shit. People just let the dogs shit everywhere. It's not that very often, but sometimes we see there's groups of people. There are actual there's like groups, like organisations, I think, that come round and do it. I don't know who they are or what they're called. And a few months back, they were out here with the younger kids. I think the kids were probably around about 7 or 8, I think, something like that. And there was loads of them. There was about 15 of them, you know, with adults, obviously. And I think that's a good thing as well. And if this, like I say, it's not about being holier than thou. I don't think I'm better than anybody else or anything like that, just because I'm out collecting rubbish. If anything, it shows you how old I'm getting. Oh dear. The things I moan about now that never used to bother me, it is like literally like as you start to get older, you do, you know, and this kind of thing starts to matter. We've all been kids once, so again, like I said, you know, can't be too hard on them really. It's all about education. It's all about showing them, you know, how you should respect the area that you live in. Don't shit on your own doorstep. But when you're seeing things like this, and I know that's an adult, or, you know, a child that's slightly older, like it's not an infant or a junior, they should know better, you know. So yeah, I'm doing a video and getting some content out onto my channel because I want to commit to doing that video a week for a year, which I've managed to so far. So I've got probably another, I think, 3 videos after this, and one of them is going to have to be a camping video because I committed to 12. It's another glass bottle there. I never saw that. I committed to 12 camping videos along the way. More dog shit. That is massive as well. Why are you leaving that? That is ridiculous. So yeah, I'm actually getting a video out. I'm doing content, but at the same time, I'm doing a good deed for the community. So why not? I mean, you know, the nature of it is somebody will probably have something negative to say. On my last video, so my last video, if you've not seen it, I did a little montage of the places we visited in the Black Country Museum, and I did like a little voiceover over the top in a thick West Midlands accent, you know, taking the piss a bit really, just having a bit of a laugh with it. And yeah, someone in the comments having a go, you know, but you always got to get that, innit? You'd never do anything if you're worried about what other people think. But yeah, I think the last time I did a video like this, I was in some woods somewhere, and I was moaning about the litter everywhere. And I think there's at least one. There was at least one negative comment. I don't know what's the matter with people, to be honest with you, but there you go. It is what it is, isn't it? I mean, this is what does my head in as well. Look, glass, and there's glass shards everywhere, and our dogs can step in that. I can't get the little bits up. Look. Tin cans as well, like this, sharp edges on the tin cans and that. I'm surprised my bloody dogs ain't cut their paws before now. Look at that. joke, man. But we're getting round to, it's just so the brolly and the box I was on about is just down here. But this is terrible, this little section here, because that's why I did it the other way, because the amount of rubbish here is an absolute joke. Because this row of trees here, what they do is they walk past with their bottles and what have you, and they just chuck them under the trees. Thing is as well, I've got like my thick gloves on, and you know, but I'm a bit of a germaphobe, so I don't really want to be. Look at that coming out of there. What the fuck is that? I don't really want to be picking it up with my hands, in all honesty. Just going to chuck this down at the bottom end of here with these. Loads of cardboard. I have bought another black bag, but yeah, look at this, absolute jokers, man. So I'll just whack this here while we finish off the rest of that section there. And luckily it is bin day, so I will have room for all this, like in my general waste bin, because I never really fill it unless I'm actually having a sort out at home, so it can all go in there. I don't need to get to the tip. Glass, more glass, look at that, more bloody glass. Oh, this does my head in as well. Somebody's picked the shit up and then they hang it in the trees. What is that all about? Who's opening their Amazon parcels here and then just leaving the bloody rubbish? I'll tell you what, guys, look at that. That bag is almost full. Snaps. It's been years since I had them. Don't know if this rope's theirs, to be honest with you. I think what we'll do with that, just in case it's come off the gate or what have you, because I didn't see that earlier. Just hang that over here. Just hang that up on there for them. How you doing, buddy? Alright. You up, mate?
Having a clean up.
Yeah, I told you the other day, didn't I was going to come round and do it. It's doing me head in.
See that big tin and all that, an umbrella and all that.
Yeah, I've got it there. I'm going to take it with me. Hello, you. How you doing? Yeah, I brought mine round earlier again today. I said to you, didn't I, the other day, I was going to clear it up because it's just...
Cameras on.
Yeah. I'm just making content for my YouTube channel. Well, the thing is, there is a bin further up round there, isn't there? But even that, like, once the bin starts to get full, people just chuck it by the side of the bin.
What,
anyway.
The poo? Yeah, thanks.
Any rubbish? I've seen bags of rubbish and that there. You know, people just fly tip anywhere these days, don't they? It's ridiculous.
Yeah, never mind. I'll see you later.
All the best, mate.
Yeah, look after yourself.
And you.
All right.
You up, mate?
Are your dogs all right?
Yeah, that's sound. Thanks, mate. Yeah, they're all good. I'll be back round with them again later. You alright, mate? Alice! How you doing, fella?
What?
How you doing?
Oh,
I'm sweet.
what are you up to?
Well, you're going to be famous, mate, on YouTube now, manager.
What is it?
Mate, that rope was there. I've just hung it up there. I don't know if...
That's, I don't know what it fucking is.
I don't know whether it was yours, so I've just hung it back up there. Yeah, I was going to say, probably. That's why I left it there. I put it in the rubbish.
Yeah.
How's things for you?
Same man, same old, isn't it, Digger?
Yeah. What you doing now? Flooring?
Flooring, yeah. Just sticking a floor down in there.
Ah, sound, man. Sound. I'm just making content for my YouTube channel.
Oh yeah, what
Yeah.
do you do?
Anything.
Yeah.
Pretty much outdoors, like camping, stuff like that.
Got you?
But yeah, I ain't got much going on this week, so I'm clearing litter because I'm sick of the shit round here.
Do you live
So I
round
thought
here,
I'd make. Yeah, I live just up the way there.
Oh, I've got you, fair play.
Yeah. You still in Aldridge?
Yeah, well, Palsall now.
Yeah. But you're keeping well.
Yeah, sound all good. Sound
Good to see it, and your bros and everyone.
Yeah, yeah,
all good?
All well, all good.
All good. Sound. Good to see you, mate.
Yeah, look after yourself.
All the best. Bloody hell, I seen him for years, our Allit. Good boxer he was when we was at school. Bloody good boxer. Right, let's get these few last little bits up. Right, unless anything more pops up now on the street on the way home, I'll come back to you when I'm back home putting this lot in the bin. Christ, that is heavy. That is heavy, man. Absolutely ridiculous. I've not emptied my green bin, so I don't want to leave this here because I know what it's like. Sometimes they just refuse to empty it if you leave rubbish by the side as well. So I'm going to take this up here, and then once they've emptied it, I can whack it in there. But yeah, look at that. So umbrella, some sort of a, I think it's one of them poles used for like a table breakfast bar type thing or something. But look at this, man. Absolute joke. Look at that. That is heavy as well. So there you go, guys. We've had a little bit of a chat. I've managed to get another video out, and we've done a good deed at the same time. So thanks for hanging out with me, and I'll see you next time. All the best, and ta-ra for a bit.